When it comes to a matter of life or death, we always use block communication. So whether it is a railroad crossing sign, a stop sign, a children's crossing sign, or a warning label, we always use blocks when we have attention. You can't pick up a jar with a warning label on it and not be magnetized, okay? This phenomenon, this reflexive reaction in human beings becomes very, very important in a world overloaded with content where we can't seem to get attention. I mean, it's really, in economics, we have this concept of a supply and demand curve. When there's an oversupply of something, what happens? The price goes down, okay? So what is it? If the price for something goes down, what does that mean? It means the value has gone down. Well, that means the value of all the communication and all the work that you people are putting out into the world, that all of us are putting out into the world, the value of that communication has gone down because there's just too much of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you how these blocks work. And first I'm going to talk about how they work visually. And then I'm going to talk about how they work in terms of concepts, words, and ideas. These primal laws of what cause everything to stand out and endure in the mind. And then I'm going to talk about how they work in terms of music. But they work for everything. And this works with everything, but I'm just giving you a visual example right now. You can literally install something in someone's mind. And you can do it in a matter of minutes. You can get them to pay attention and push communication into them. You can do it in 10 minutes at will rather than over 10 years by accident. Transparent, bold, block communication always magnetizes attention. And again, you can use this law to push your work out into the world, and I'm going to explain how you can do that. This is what a block is. It's a short, transparent phrase that is completely obvious, like "let freedom ring" or "I have a dream." You know what that means. Repeated over and over and over. And it dominates over a more complex thing that you may want to say, and it does some remarkable things when you use it. It causes you to be able to retain the information within the more complex body of communication. And it makes you enjoy that communication more because you're connecting it to this big, bold concept. Okay, in music, a block would be a short, nursery rhyme, dominant, overpowering type melody repeated. So it's similar to the big, bold image of the painting or the block phrases of King and Churchill, a nursery rhyme type melody repeated that overpowers the rest of a composition. So blocks are the reason that Beethoven's dun 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 or his da 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 have lasted over 3 centuries. And blocks are the reason that Michael Jackson's "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa." Come on, sing it with me. "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa" is so addictive. They call it the hook because that's what blocks do, is they hook you. They grab you and they suck you in and they don't give you a choice. You can apply these laws to everything that you do. Art, science, messaging, architecture, proposals, presentations, resumes. And it's a little bit awkward to do it, but when you do it, you'll see the reaction in those that you're trying to reach.